Hello you wonderful lot, it's Gran here with another episode of Vintage Story from the Rusty Gears server. Now then, I'm just looking at my trees and the only ones that have fruited in the last 2 years are the orange trees. The apples and the pears are just not fruiting, and I think it's because it's too warm here and I don't think they're ever going to fruit. So I'm actually going to move them, so I'm going to take these down. So I'll just do this little jobby. I'll get on with showing you what I've been up to since the last video, and it's been a lot. Now I showed you a little snippet of what I'm doing with the dome in my last video. I've had a few ideas of how I can progress with it. So I had the idea that if I dissected each of these corner areas, then it would make the area I needed to work on at any one time much smaller, and that would make the project easier. So that's what I tried to do. As you can see from all the dirt blocks around, I'd tried different things at this point. But with this idea, I felt I was onto something. I mean, you know, I'm not an architect and I'm no good at math. And I'm sure those two things would have helped immensely. So my aim was to place the blocks so that they were in a straight line from this outer pillar to the centre peak of this area, if you get my meaning. So I placed the blocks quite methodically, aiming to get a straight line to the middle. I'd used these blocks several times now, and I was determined to try and preserve as many of these blocks as possible, because who knows how many more times I was going to be using them. I reduced each block to 4 central voxels, and I used the pantograph to transfer these across to the blocks that I placed. And my plan was to connect all these together like joining the dots. So I started right at the top, which was going to be the easiest bit, and I started connecting them. This was going to be the easiest bit because this top bit was very flat. So that was the centre bit. And I used the side bits of those areas that I'd done before as a guide. And I hoped that there would be useful guides all the way down towards the edge. So I worked slowly and methodically as I made this line for each little section in between each of these little 2x2 poles that I'd made. And it wouldn't be pretty from the sides, it'd only be pretty from underneath and on top. And as nobody be on the top and the sides, then it was the underneath bit. It had to be straight. There were some problematic sections, like this one, where for some reason I've got a gap. And I couldn't understand why that gap was there, because I had joined all the blocks up as I made this straight line. So I have no idea what I did there. I obviously was, as I was making the line, got rid of one of the voxels that actually connected it to that block there. So that first block, it wasn't the first block that was the problem, it was that second block that I placed. Oh dear. So sometimes it was a tiny little bit frustrating. As you saw, I started from the inside towards the outside, but as I got more towards the outside edge and the curve on the dome got more acute, I found it a bit easier to work from the outside in. 1 or 2 of these areas took 1 or 2 goes at getting it right, and I didn't really take much notice of what it looked like from the side. I just wanted it to be straight from the middle out. So that's what I focused on mostly. It did take me quite a long time to do this one line, and I didn't finish this line in this play session, so we'll get back to it in my next session. Now then, in the comment section on my last video, Sid told me about a branch cutter. I didn't know about a branch cutter. So when I came on next time, I looked it up. It looked like you could use any type of metal. I chose iron because I knew I had some. And you just needed a knife and a saw blade. I could do that. So I rushed off to get my iron out and got it ready for smithing. And then found out I had no charcoal. So I made a charcoal pit, and once that was lit, I went back to dealing with the line on the dome. It didn't take that long to finish actually, and I was quite chuffed with the result. Well, next morning the charcoal pit was ready, so I scooped all of it up and went off to make some branch cutters. So my knife went in there, and then I needed a saw blade that went in there, and then I needed some sticks. Look at that. Iron branch cutters. I needed some branches. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh wow. Oh, do they not stack? They don't stack. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Let's pop that in there. And pop that in there and get some more. Let's have a look. Maybe those two were different somehow. Let's have a look. Where did they go? Oh, they do stack. They do. Nice. Okay, I need to try them out now. Now, Sid did mention that when he was using these leaves, he had to be careful how he placed them because some of them actually despawned. So he got round that by using dirt blocks. So that's what I did. And I splashed a few dirt blocks about and then placed the leaves around them. And I was really chuffed with the results. I was quite excited about it as well. I use a lot of leaves in my building usually, and being able to place your leaves exactly where you want them could change the whole look of your build. A little bit later I'd noticed I'd made a bit of a boo-boo with my chiselling around my beams in my stairway, and I'd made them much smaller than I'd intended. The first one was correct and all the rest was smaller. So then I had to go around and adjust all the rest of them. And they looked so much better when I'd done that. So I carried on and did all the rest. Another comment on my last video came from Sebastian Gloomblade. Now this was very interesting because I'd been wondering what to do with my floors. Sebastian had suggested parquet flooring or marquetry. I quite like the sound of that. So I looked up some patterns for parquet flooring and I went with the mosaic pattern. The other patterns seemed to be quite problematic for a 16 by 16 square to chisel out and make it look sensible. But this one seemed doable, so I went with this one. I rarely get things right the first time and there were a few errors in the spacing of some of these strips, but I did correct them a little bit later. So next it was deciding what material to use, and I didn't want to introduce another wood, and I had thought of using the bald cypress, but I felt that that might be too textured. So I thought I'd just try it out on some blocks of chalk, which I was using as the main accent for the build. So I used my pantograph and transferred the pattern onto a big block of chalk. And although I quite liked the pattern, I didn't quite like the depth or the texture. It just seemed a bit over the top. I thought I'd try it out just on the granite. So I thought I'd try it out in the space behind the big window. And after doing a small section, I still didn't quite like. There was something about, I think the depth. I think I wanted something softer. So I worked on trying to make that pattern softer and evened out some of the spacing as well. I quite liked it. I quite liked it a lot. Those sharp edges were gone. And I chiselled a line on the top of each stair, the straight ones and the diagonal ones, and that just seemed to finish it off. In some areas I did have to finish it off by hand because it was on a diagonal. The next area I wanted to sort out was this area on the bridge. I think I'd more or less decided that I needed a pattern for each side, and then I'd just keep plain chalk in the centre. I did try for a curvy pattern that you'd normally see in Rivendell, but of course it's a block game, so it wasn't quite as curvy as I wanted it to be. It needed to be a repeatable pattern as well, so that it made sense as I used the pantograph along the floor. Okay, time to test out the new pattern. There it was. Yeah, it did repeat, and I quite liked that. I think that would do nicely. I also needed to create a pattern that went round a corner and was sensible as well. And once that was done, I quite liked the effect of that. I think it fitted in there quite well. There was also something I wanted to try on the beams, just on one block. There was a small detail on some of the columns in Rivendell that I wanted to try and reproduce here. It'd be totally impossible to do it exactly because the detailing on the columns were like sort of small flames coming up from the bottom of the block, and I didn't think I'd be able to do that on just one block. There just aren't enough voxels to give that amount of detail. So I worked on it and came up with something that I thought might work. Well, I felt that was the best I could do with the voxels that I had. So now I needed to try it in. That was unfortunate. I'd have to go out and rectify that. Oh, I needed to do that side properly. But I liked it. Well, it wasn't a problem finding where the hole was at all. I just needed to do a little bit of terraforming to make it as natural as possible, and to make sure I covered that gap. I made a few minor adjustments, which would include another line chiselled just below the block and just above it. I'd need to remember to chisel in those extra lines that I put in, because they don't look quite as good without them. next thing I wanted to do was sort out the lighting, and I had a really good suggestion from Markimus Gaming in my last video. I couldn't do exactly what Markimus suggested, but it gave me the inspiration for something very, very similar. So I needed to make a lot of lanterns. So Markimus suggested putting the lanterns in a hole and chiselling around it. I think this suggestion was intended for the inside of the doorway, but there just wasn't room enough down there. But I liked that idea very much, and I planned to take it all the way up the staircase. So while I was thinking about what sort of decor to surround these lanterns, I thought I'd have a go at a planter, or some planters, in the stairwell. I was quite sure that I could fit some in. So I chose a place behind the biggest window, and there was a corner there that I thought would suit a planter very well. So I placed the dirt, and I used the same design for the lanterns on the bridge as for the planter. I thought that would work quite well. So I got out my pantograph, and I took a quick snapshot of a lantern. And then pasted it onto a block. And then I needed to rotate it with my chisel. And I did the same with the other block. And then I just needed to place the leaves. These were the maple leaves I've got earlier. And it just transformed that area. Just that little bit of green. I needed to put a lot more of these in. I liked that a lot. I'd placed a few planters and had run out of leaves, so I needed to snip out and get some more. I didn't want to leave a lot of naked trunks around, so I chopped them down as I went. And then I got distracted by a hole, and because I had my angel belt on, I felt quite brave. So I followed it. Oh, there's a redwood sticking down there. Shouldn't really be doing... Ooh, those are glowworms. Nice. What else is down here? Let me just get my shield. Pop that in there. And my falx. Keep that in my hand. Now then, what can I see? Oh, a drifter there, but he's an ordinary sort of, not horrible chappy anyway. Yeah, go on, throw stones at me. I need some lighting. I need to light my way back. Let me just put this on here. Come on, out my way. Peridotite. Bit of cassiterite there. Oh, that's a dead end. That was a bit disappointing. Let's go... Ooh, let's go down here. What's down here? Dark. Dark. Oh, a bit more cassiterite there. Pop that there. Oh! Another... Oh, it's glowing down there. Let's have a look what down there is. Put that there. Oh, locusts! Locusts! But I can get away from them, so I'm not too... Oopsie-daisy! Ooh, horrid thing. Nearly got me then. Let's just get rid of these. Ooh, there were things dropping out of there then. Now then, can I get these? Come here, you horrid things. Put that down there. Oh, those drifters. Come here. Can I get him? Can I get him? Come on. Ha! And you as well. Might as well get you. There you go. Another one coming. Oh, okay. That's it. 2 hits. 2 hits with my steel falks. And they're gone. Okay, what else is down there? Oh, another one there. Oh, get off. Another one here. Oh, that's... Did you hear that buzzing? That buzzing. That high-pitched buzzing. That comes from these, I'm sure. Or maybe those square ones. Let's have a look. A bit further. Aha! Some more down there. Let me just put that there. Put more light in so I can see. I get them with my bow and arrow. Come on. Oh, they're moving about too quick. Oh, I got that one. Oh, nice. These are my meteoric arrows. Meteoric iron arrows that Sid made for me when we went to the Resonance Archives. Nice. If only I could hit them a bit better. Oh, I need some practice. Oh my goodness, I can't get that one. Oh, got that one. Oh, look at that, those eyes. Right, I think just get this one now. There. Let's have a look. Oh, some more blue stuff over there. What we got here? Oh, this another locust there. Spikes everywhere. Come on then. Oops. Oh. Come on. Nice. Right, let's see if I can get rid of some of these spikes. Put another... Oh, there's another one there. Let me get rid of that one. Oh my goodness. Come on, break. Oh, wow. This... Wow, and that's... Oh, there's one there. Oh! Oh, that made me jump. Oh dear. Let's see if I can get these. That's it. There we go. Okay. Is that it, I wonder? Let's just pop this on here. What's that? Oh, it's a dead drift. Oh, I think he must have died on those spikes. Oh, there's another spawner there. Oh, these take ages. That's it. Okay. Oh dear, I'm getting pummeled from all sides. What's this? Up here. Don't think I want to go up there. So what's over here? Oh, get off. Oh dear. Can't use my shield much while I'm flying. Oh, they're having a scrap. There we go. Not for much longer. One more here. That's it. Whew. Put another one over there. Is that it now? I think that's it. I think I've just cleared that bit out. Nice. Okay. What sort of things dropped out of those nests? Flax. Get rid of some more of these spikes. Oh, what's that? that looks interesting. Let me try and get that. An exquisite planetary something. Don't know if that's rare or not. Let's have a look. Oh, that was done already. I don't know why. Ooh. Oh, my wheel. I hadn't noticed my wheel, actually. And I need a nibble. Let me just have some of this vintage beef. Ooh! I don't mind if I do. You'll have to go. Nice. Don't think you'll have anything as well, will ya? Nope. Okay. Let's have a quick look over this side. Now that I'm here. Oops. Oh, some more ordinary drifters, really. Put this on there. Oops, a daisy. What's this? Oh, that's quartz. There we go. Okay, what's down here? Oh, no, I think I've had enough of locusts. I don't want to I don't want to another load. So let's go follow my torches back. Can't be bothered to pick them up, they'll have to stay. Now, which way did I go? I came this way, didn't I? Yeah. Okie dokie. There we go. Yeah, I came through this little crack. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I thought I came through there. Oh, that might have been earlier, actually. Let me... So, where did I come from? Was it... Oh, it was up here. It was up here. There's another way here. Oh, there's some more. Oh, that's a hole through there. Might get a little bit of this. Let's just pop that out there. That's it. There we go. Let's have a look. That's where I came from. Got this bit up here. That's quartz again. That's a dead end. About down this way. I don't think I went down there. Ooh, that's a big hole. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, let's have a look. Nothing behind me, is there? Just have a look. Oh, it's not very big. Oh, there's a hole there, though. There might be something through there. Forage. I shouldn't have broken that, really. I wouldn't have wanted forage. Oh, look. Now then. Oh, what we got in here? Oh, a chandelier. Nice. Oh, I haven't brought my chest either. Well, I wasn't planning. I only came out for a few leaves. I wasn't planning on throwing myself down a hole. Another Jonas part there. I'll collect that. Oh, what can I chuck out? Let's get rid of those. Rotten King gloves. Tailored Gamboy's leg armour. Is there anything else? Let's have a look. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, look. Oh, an hammock table. I haven't got one of those. I'm afraid those are going to have to go. And I want that as well. And that book. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Those sticks can go. And I want that owl box as well. That treasure chest. Oh, I'm not going to get it in here. Oh my goodness me. Okay. I'll chuck that out last. One cassiterite nugget and get rid of that. Oh, what's that? What is it? Legendary silver bracelet. Should I keep that? I should keep that, maybe. Oh, I've got my chiseling stuff on me. Let's have a look. Let's just check out that. I've got loads of chalk and I know where I can get some more. I'd like that. Come on. Can I Get that. Come on. Next one. Next one. No! Get away. There. Yes. I'm going to have to come back here for some of this stuff. What's in here? That. Okay, that's not too bad. What's this? Farming. I don't need to open that. Nice. Oh, and that's a dead end. Okay, let's get back. I'm stuffed. So I had a few ideas for the surrounds for the lanterns. I just had to work it out on the blocks. So I started off with a chalk block, and I sort of wanted this to be curved outwards and sloping inwards underneath. So it was like, I don't know, like an upside down teardrop, I suppose, sort of shape, if you know what I mean. So I used the plane to take it back as far as I wanted this sort of little shelf to be in front of it, and intended to do sort of a round sort of shape, sort of half moon. Once I'd got the top the size that I wanted, I chiselled away with the underneath part, reducing it in size as it went down. Then the top was done in the same manner. The sides were quite small. I wanted it to look like a rope, and that was the best I could do, really. I used the pantograph to transfer it to the other side, and used the wedge tool to mirror it. So then it was time to start placing them in the stairwell. I did wonder if I needed them on both sides, and once I'd got one in, I decided I probably didn't, and just concentrated on putting them in on one side all the way up the stairwell. Which was good, because I didn't need as many lanterns as I thought I did. So I think that's about it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to tackle those panels on the bridge extension. I really, really want to see what they look like on there, because I should be doing a lot more if they turn out okay. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.